If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will. Today, God says that government and authority are not far-off ideas. Now is the time for governance and control. Right now, you have the power and authority of both a king and a priest. I placed you in your existence just as I placed Adam and Eve in the garden, says the Father. You are a guardian and steward of your realm, and I have given you the power to defeat the enemy. Your family is very lucky to have you, and you have won a lot. By giving into my spirit and adopting my way of thinking, you will move from authority to authorization. This will let you see the change that aligns your life with the heavenly model shown in the world. You connect the worlds of heaven and earth. My realm doesn't get in the way of your life in any sneaky or confusing way. Accept the ideas of God with an open mind and heart, and make sure you obey quickly and completely. Are you ready for change to happen? Are you ready for the days when heaven comes to earth? Are you ready to take on the hopes for many gifts and the rivers of my spirit that will flow through your land? I'm refreshing, and as you open the gates of praise and hope, you'll see how hard your spirit has worked and be satisfied. God tells you today that fear is not your heritage. You have not been given a spirit of fear by me. You now have soundness, trust, and assurance because of what I did. Embrace and fully absorb my certainty in your life, says the Father. I am with you and will never leave you or forsake you. Situations change, people change, and conditions change, but I don't change. Your life, health, and happiness are all based on me. No amount of unrest, upheaval, or enemy attack can weaken the base that my great arm provides. The Father says, your name is written on the palm of my hand today. You have been named the apple of my eye. The enemy will not be able to enter my personal space, and he will not be able to enter yours either. Rise and refuse to give in to the enemy. You should not drop your head or look away as if the enemy will not see you. Show off this symbol of my rule with confidence and courage, because I will make all of your enemies fear the Lord. At the end, the Father says, you will safely hold the spoils of victory because I will not let any other conclusion happen. Now the angels are asking me what part of my anger I didn't show my Son while he was on the cross. Are you aware that I saved some of my anger to scold or punish you? Were there things you did wrong that my Son wasn't punished for? There may have been mistakes in your life that did not hurt him. Was the price paid at Calvary or just a part of it? The Father then says, receive from my fullness. Please allow me to wash and purify you and use the benefits of Calvary in every part of your life until the enemy's power is gone from you. Decide in your heart today to see the full benefit of the cross come true in your life because of my word. When you sin, you have an enemy. The enemy of mine is death. The Father says that sickness, poverty, and sadness are horrible to him and that he has made full sacrifices to get rid of them from your life. Come up to me, dear. If you come to me, I will give you rest. Come to me, because my yoke is easy to bear and my weight is light. I know that this may be different from what people who say they speak for me have told you, but put pleasing the Father first and make sure your goals are in line with my goodness, because today my goodness is your inheritance. As directed by God, look forward to and ask for angelic involvement in your life today. Know that there are angels who are meant to be with you. The Father says that your angels are always looking at my face, waiting for the guidance my heart gives them about your problems. Because you trust me, you need my blessing. I have called the angels and told them to do my favor for you. They are like pastors who look out for your best interests. They control and change the things that happen, the times they happen, and the conditions around you. There are times when they are allowed to show their presence, but most of the time they are not noticeable. This is the time of year when you will see their work for you. Even though the angels are helping you, remember what the angel told Joshua. They are on the same side as me instead of with other people. As a result, they are fair and don't understand reasons or complaints. Your words affect what angels do. Do not tell the Father about your mistake before the angel does, or they will destroy your attempts. Their presence is a blessing to you, but their dedication is to my glory and not to any other greater goal. These people serve you, tend to you, and bless you because they see my glory in you. The Father says, do not let anything you say or do dim my brilliance within you. Then you will shine with my beauty, calling on angelic soldiers to fight, serve, and bring the answers sent from my throne into your life. God says that you should share your plan today, and He will give you His glory in return. In my word, I said that you would leave with joy and be led with peace. What other kind of plan do you need? The Father says that He is not excited about the plan. I'm deeply in love with you. I didn't send my Son to die for a plan. I sent my Son to die for you. May your request for clarity be based on the knowledge that I will support your efforts and award those who seek me with all their heart. The Father says, I will let you live under the clear canopy of my intentions through your closeness to me, not through your secret understanding of any religious mystery. The Father says that He does not live in reason and knowledge. Knowing a lot makes you proud, but being humble and caring will help you understand my mission. Do not pay attention to the dry religious platitudes and dull views that are not filled with my fervor. Leave, my beloved. Leave the lattice, where your connection to me will lead to much bigger and deeper breakthroughs. Now is the time of year when I want to bring you closer to me so that you can think about my thoughts and understand what's really in my heart. You will come out of that pure realm as strong as an army with flags, seeing the results of your prayers come true in a big victory. Today, God announces the start of a new year that will repair, rebuild, and reconstitute your goals. Even though things didn't go the way you planned, that doesn't mean you can't or won't reach your deepest life goals. If a person behaves in a way that pleases me, even those who are against him will be united with him. According to the Father, you can have His favor if you give up and follow His heart and wants. If you stay humble before me, nothing will get in the way of your fate. The silence between your thoughts is brought out in my speech. Calm down, the Father tells them. Don't pay attention to the push from other people to think, act, and speak the way they do. The Father tells you that you are special and that you are not meant to be a copy of someone else's idea or vision. The banner of my blessing and kindness is being shown to you today. If you let go of your hopes and surrender, you will find that my plan for your life is much bigger and better than you could have imagined. The time for your blessing has come, says the Father. As long as you act humbly, you will accomplish everything my heart desires. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and write Amen in comment. God says, today, I've called you to be an active participant instead of just an observer. You will no longer want other people's wealth. You are going to have something that is yours. You will see the clear promises that were made just for your life before the world was made. The day the sons of God were happy that the earth's roots were set, I confirmed my promise and favor upon you, says the Father. The Father tells you that struggle is not your fate. Just like David strengthened himself in the Lord, you should say in your heart, I will not be denied, my blessing will not be put off. The Father asks, can you accept this now as an answer? I can only give you the present moment. I'm not putting off giving my gift until some unknown time in the future. I'm not using the past to make you less valid in any way. Accept that my Son has cleansed you and that my Spirit has made you holy. Today, my river is running through your life. Because of this, don't depend only on your understanding. Don't bother with human solutions. I'm about to give a breakthrough that goes beyond your expectations and leaves you owing others nothing but love. Please accept my kindness. Today is the day I will magically change your life. Accept my unwavering love and my unlimited favor. Today, God says, I am not just coming up to you, I live inside you. The Father says, I will come back in power, glory, and majesty. But know this, beloved, I am coming to you before I come for you. Go out and face your enemy today with hope and joy, because the victories I give you every day will make me proud. I'm here. I'm not far away. Get ready. Move forward, and as you do so, accept my presence in your future, just as I am with you now. May my bravery be passed on to you today. Do not let anything move you or scare you. Let the challenge not be whether I will react, but to the enemy who thinks he is getting in the way of my planned actions. Do not worry, dear. Raise your status. Don't lose hope. I'm already echoing from above, but the sound hasn't reached you yet. If you pay attention to my presence in your life, you will see the fear in the enemy's face as he realizes that he has not only been defeated but is completely done. Now is the time. Now is your chance. Now is your time to be blessed. Hi, dear. Your time to be blessed has come. God tells you that from now on, you are responsible in the kingdom. You will no longer depend on other people to get my power and understanding. Instead, you will get them from being with me. Your daily routine is changing, which means you're relying more and more on my inner voice to help you connect with my thoughts and share your spirit every day. Bringing your spirit into the world means facing your enemy with the power that lives inside you. One should never let outside circumstances make them doubt. When bad things happen, I like to go deep inside and use my intelligence, kindness, and strength to get through them. The Father says that the result is certain. You are going in the opposite direction. You will find your way around the limitations of your situation and rise into my entitlement. Today, Your words and deeds are coming true as if I had said and done them myself. You won't be able to look at the situation and figure out what will happen. Even though I predicted a lot of success, the situation points to failure. Follow what I do and don't make any opinions about what will happen next. Give up on the result and base your strength on my love. Don't give in to any negative experiences. In the end, I determine your success, not people. Today, God tells you that He is taking you to rest on the threshing floor. While nations fight pointlessly with each other, the Father says, I am your comfort and your faith. Believe in your heart that the sky is not falling, the kingdom is coming. As the realms of the earth change, they will be ruled by your God and His Christ. The Father says that there is no problem on earth or in your life that He does not handle as King. I'm not bothered by the chaos in the world because my kingdom rules over everything and lives inside you. You are a ruler and a power in the world. As I looked out at a world that was empty and chaotic, I called for order and light. In the same way, open your mouth and announce the coming of my kingdom. Declare that my kingdom will come to life in your life and in the things that happen in the world that you can only watch. The Father says you are more than just a spectator. You are an involved participant, and what you say on earth is a preview of what I plan to do. I will fix the rivers and make the storm stop. I will bring down armies, and swords will be turned into plowshares. The Father says, I am the capable God, and my ability is stored in you as a deposit of glory to bring heaven to earth and set up my kingdom in your life through my speed and strength. Does your trust in me matter? Let me go because I won't be stopped. Similarly, you won't be turned away in any way as you align your heart with mine. God says today, I have not called you to get rich, but to obey me. Focusing on success is a waste of time because I'll only end up thinking about how poorly I'm doing. Your job is to be the beloved, and it's my job to make sure you're blessed and successful in this role. Do not let outside events make you doubt what you believe. Finally, after a long time of walking, you can see through the storm that I have gathered tools that will help you deal with any problem. The Father says that what you've been through in the past doesn't help you understand what I'm doing in your life now. At some point, you will have to grow up and play the part that was meant for you before the world was made. Clearly state your worries about the situations in which you want me to step in. Minimal faith is what the Father says about faith that only looks forward to my intervention. I expect you to act as if you are entitled and that what I have given is okay with me. The Father promises you a certain result, and now you are being asked to accept the deep entitlement of loving sons. Now is your chance. Your gift is given right away. No trouble could take away from your present, which the Father says is now. Before the video continues, I request you to comment Amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. These days, Father's Day requires nothing less than the best. Do not give up because of the disappointment or failure of small goals and negative expectations. I am the God of the highest hopes and the most important goals that have been reached. To make the promises I've made in your life come true, let your dreams challenge norms and break down barriers. Do not let anyone, anything, or any situation in your life weaken your skills, willingness, or readiness. I am a God who is actively involved in your current situation. I want to raise you from the mundane and empty realms into the full manifestation of all my powers in the life of someone who has completely given up their life and surrendered to my name. So, please say your prayers to me right now. Craft your prayers so that they are full of hope and excitement, because you know that I will keep my word and lead you to the core of my plan and purpose for creating you. There is no chance in you. The Father says that your birth is more than just a bodily event. I made you and shaped you. I made you in the blueprint of the stars before the earth was formed. You are neither unimportant nor not important at all. The things I want to do on earth are things I don't want to do without your help and participation. The Father tells you to keep going. Certainly, be brave. Today is a new day, and it's yours. Right now is your chance. You don't need to wait for another one. The Father says that we should be happy in the moment because today His faithfulness will be fully shown. Today, the Father says, no more regrets. Stop being sad about the past. Your past doesn't limit my sovereignty. The Father says that your past doesn't decide what will happen to you. The grave can't hold me back, and your past won't stop you from reaching your highest goals or making your wildest dreams come true. Seek my kingdom, the Father says. Always seek my kingdom, because it has everything you need for life and happiness. The Father says that tears and sadness will end. Stop crying over what you think is a failure or the false idea that you've lost forever. I am the goddess of repair, and I will get back what the enemy took illegally through lies and fraud. The Father says that the thief will be caught and 7 times his money will be returned to him. This is the time for you to heal and rejuvenate. You will see how loyal I am, and you will eat at the table that has been set for you while your enemies look on. God tells us today that your feelings are not the way to your spirituality. My glory in you makes your feelings better. But it is your spirit that holds, speaks, and sends my glory from the throne to your life, which leads to real things happening, answers to prayer, and the realization of your hopes and dreams. People's fallen state and the way our instincts work let our feelings rule, which leads to irritation, rage, resentment, and fear. The Father doesn't want you to be led by your feelings alone, but He also doesn't want you to become a machine that doesn't care about His kingdom or life. Religion has shown you a way of being spiritual that would keep you from enjoying the many wonderful things in life that I have kindly given you. In this moment, you need to give up the empty and pointless parts of your faith experience. The Father says it's time for weddings. I will not care for a widow who is dressed in black, has nothing to offer me but a dead, empty promise. Control your feelings by making your spirit the judge and ruler of your whole being, including your desires. Your spirit must rule from the inside because that's where my authority lives and is set up. Your spirit is my secret throne room, from which I bestow glory on you, through you, and inside you, making angels shout, "Holy, holy, holy." If you enter that inner chamber, the Father said, I will change your life in ways you could never have imagined. God is telling us today not to react to what's going on, but to listen to my spirit. I will show you how to get past the dangerous things your enemy has put in your way. The people who are after you will not be able to find you, and the charges they make will miss you. Do not worry or be upset about the different meanings of words. I will protect you in my haven from all the evil plans and schemes of those who want to hurt you. You will not lose a single hair on your head because I am your guardian. I am the strong fortress where you can run away and find safety. Many may have stumbled and fallen, but dear, you are the one I'm working with to make my pleasant pleasure come true. Attaching my seal to your heart will protect you from the harmful opinions that the enemy wants to use against you. We are told to forgive by the Father. Forgive even the worst things. Do it not with your strength but with my help. I give you the grace to give up your right to seek justice. You have me to back you up. Truth always lasts longer than lies. Restorative justice will be done through my help, and this current trouble will just be an aside in your story of victory and wealth during this time. The Father asks, do you trust me? Leave the situation alone, and the things you can't change or fix will be taken care of by my skilled hands. Today, God tells you that you have the power to speed up time and make your breakthrough. The enemy is not the one getting in the way. His power was taken away 2,000 years ago, and the king hasn't given him any permission to fight you. The only power the enemy can use is the power you give him by agreeing with his ideas. When you face an enemy, you are dealing with a made-up being that has limited power to fight back and make your life more difficult. This link takes you to the kingdom's resources. This is the kingdom that made the world and threw planets into space. Your enemies are limited in what they can do, but you are not. How much the enemy affects your life depends on how much attention you pay to his deeds and how you think he means to harm you. This is not required, dear, because I have given you the power to defeat the enemy's power whenever he comes out of hiding to cause you trouble. As a result, don't let enemies confuse you. Keep going after the kingdom. Don't pay attention to what the enemy says. My statements are more important than anything Satan might say. Ignore the people the enemy is talking to through them. These leaders aren't thinking straight, and they're crazy about how powerful their words are. They only enjoy insulting and attacking you when they know they have reached your core and taken your attention away from my throne. Concentrate on me to rise above the heavy stresses in your life. Enter into my peace, goodness, happiness, and thoughts. When you face abuse, lies, and other difficult situations, be glad and see them as reasons to celebrate, because it means you have fought the world of evil and become children of your Father in heaven. I am present here, says the Father. Extend your hand and feel the strength of my exposed right arm, which is currently protecting you. Your victory is certain, says the Father. So, let your obedience and determination break through the enemy's attack and keep you steadfast in my presence and my rule. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing super thanks. Because I don't have house and I have to make my new house.